The internet has lost their damn minds. If you are usually someone that just tunes in on the tubes, then you're pretty safe here with me at least. But specifically over on TikTok, people are going cuckoo over a variety of very scary weaponry. I don't know. It is so easy to make a product go viral. All you need to do is have it look somewhat interesting, but are the results actually giving? I have done a lot of shopping and a lot of testing and a lot of sacrificing, for sure, to try to bring you some educated reviews based on my experience using so many tools throughout the many years on this channel. If this happens to be the first time you're seeing me, welcome. I am your main girl, Mel. I'm a professional licensed hairstylist that specializes in curls. Do we need any of these things? Stay tuned and let's get to it. I need to come on the internet here with a certain level of excellence with my hair. And usually what I would do is refresh my hair before filming, but I thought I might as well come on here and actually refresh with you because some of the techniques relate to some of the themes in this video. So that's what we're gonna do, which is just a bonus for you because I actually haven't shown you how I maintain my hair next day in a minute. So we're gonna start here. Beware, I actually use a medieval flail to style my curls. Is that not what you think of when you see this? Hey. What is the purpose? Well, this product actually went viral. The first person I saw use it was Matt Loves Hair, and we love him here. And this tool was actually used to blow out hair, to create blow dry curls. I don't actually know if this is heat resistant. It feels very much plastic, but I had also seen a lot of people use it to define their curls. And when we say define curls, there's many different ways that you can do it. But specifically with this tool, well, I'll show you. Let's roll the clip. 3D? It's giving medieval military. Am I just supposed to flail this at my head? Let's try it. The hair has to be wet. My hair was also wet when I was using the other brushes, but some people didn't think so. Now you know, I've shown you. Let's prep. Style product with slip. Now it does hurt because these are very firm, and so make sure your hair is nice and gently detangled first. I mean, compared to the other torture devices I've already reviewed, it's easier to stab the hair, you know, and then I don't have to wrap it around the handle, so I guess it kind of technically is a little bit faster. And this is different from finger coiling because if I did finger coil, like this is, it's gonna be a different result, right? This is smoothing the strand and frizz because it is a brush while twirling, and it's definitely going to give me those sausage curls that I love to separate so much. I hate this. Did I say that yet? I hate this. I've said it before and I'll say it again, but the size of your curl diameter is what's going to help you determine the section size or the subsection size. Like you have a section and there's the subsections, okay? It's going to help you determine how big of a subsection you should take for your curl. All right. I shall scrunch. If I don't do this, it's never gonna dry in these sausages. A little texture spray to finish. The same thing I did with the other routine. And now I'm gonna sit through diffusing. Or rather, stand through diffusing. You know what? Honestly, I feel like the results from these sausage coils look different from the other tools that we were using, and I think it looks pretty good. It doesn't look bad.
I think it looks the best.
It looks really good for whatever reason. I mean, it's still not my preferred method. It just gave me really perfect curls that I did have to separate. I pre-separated. I didn't want to get frustrated on camera. And so this is the end result. How's the back of my head look?
It looks good.
I actually didn't mind my results with this yesterday. I think because I took smaller sections when using this compared to when I also used other tools to create these brush coils. And I think that's what led me to better results because I used the exact same products. And whenever I try to take a really big section of my hair and roll it into one big sausage and let it dry like that, it looks not great. But then post separating, it just looks way more frizzy than my hair in its natural state. So I am just, you know, I've tried it I get it. It creates really pretty, like Shirley Temple, perfect looking curls. You know, they could be great for an event. However, that was yesterday, and here we are today. After testing out this brush coil styling technique with not just this freaking 3D looking thing, but also these, which we'll talk more about in case you missed the full video reviewing this, I have just personally really come to the conclusion that my healthy hair does not prefer to really be manipulated in a way that isn't natural to it. You know, these things have a mind of their own. And so on this day 2 hair, I woke up looking just not right. I went on 2 1-hour walks outside, which isn't unusual for me, and this is not what I am used to seeing. So when it comes to longevity, the best thing for my curls is the ribbon curl technique, because I'm not manipulating my curls into any weird shapes that it doesn't want to naturally be. Just now, while we are on the topic of this, as we call it, the Dingle Hopper, there's a lot of names for it. For clarity, we'll just call it a Dingle Hopper.
What is it?
It's a Dingle Hopper.
These tools, which actually this one specifically is the one that went viral. I just already previously had this, which has the same kind of vibe. This tool went viral for the same type of technique to create those brush coils. And we will compare her to the Denman brush. And what we want to see is if we can get similar or the same result using something unique like this versus a classic curly hair styling brush. If it hurts, you know it's working. I used to believe that with my skincare. If it burns, it's working, right? Right. Well, these are my sausages on the Dingle Hopper side. Thank you. Now let's see how these curls compute. Now the brush side goes down, the handle goes up as I twist. As I'm twisting, the hair gets brushed through. Now I think it's all out from the brush and it's completely wrapped around the handle. And now we unravel. Okay, twinning or twinning. Maybe still too early to say, but. So now let's take a quick look at our side by side. I mean, I'm talking dry results, unfluffed. These are looking pretty identical. Like, I do believe we have gotten some consistency here. I think it's safe to say that these techniques definitely worked, but for me, I mean, I could do the bare minimum to nothing and still get results that look like these because my hair is naturally curly and healthy. But what does it mean for people who have maybe a more damaged curl pattern or a looser curl pattern or curls that just struggle to pattern? Maybe you've got more of a wave, it's a little bit more erratic. Can you create more uniformity with your curls? A couple weeks ago, I did post a full video and tutorial and review showing how this works. So if you want more details, I'll direct you to that video. I want to conclude my thoughts on these by saying that if you have 2 working hands, you should probably just use those to create the curl clumps that you are looking for. Yeah. Or you can simply use a brush like the Denman brush, which you may already have at home, to create similar results, like similar enough. We're just using different tools to create the same look. And so what does that tell us? It's not about the tool, but the technique. It's about how we use it. And there's lots of different ways to achieve that. So, you know, if you've been having FOMO, you can go without having any of these and live happily ever after. Hopefully happier than me, because this routine, as I was saying, not doing it for me. But you know what else has gone viral on the internet? Because everything comes back in trends. The world is once again talking about steam. And things are getting steamy. Let's heat up this puppy and recap, shall we? If you haven't seen this technique or you haven't been following me for that long, 4 years ago, I talked about how steam is like the best way that you can refresh your curly hair because it's water vapor, so it adds hydration back into your hair, but without actually wetting it. You actually don't have to get your hair all wet first thing in the morning to refresh it. And here she comes. And so this method has gone viral yet again recently, and people are losing their minds at how their hair just bounces back in the morning. So I say in the morning because especially in the morning, usually after, you know, we wake up from our slumber, depending on how you did sleep, sometimes things go a little crazy. But here's the thing, I'm gonna turn this right off because with the state that my hair is currently in, okay, Steam is not going to cut it for me. What steaming is going to do, like I said, it's going to add hydration to your hair. If you woke up and your hair was wonky, let's say you got an indent from a ponytail, that's going to help bring your hair back to its natural curl. It can add a lot of volume to your hair. I find it helps make my hair feel softer because it's adding hydration back in. And then I usually lock that in after steaming with a serum. That is not going to do it for this hair because as you can see, my hair is frizzy. And if your hair gets frizzy in humidity, then steaming is not going to be the best technique for you to use. Nor is it gonna help you if your hair is frizzy. With my hair being how it is right now, I actually do need to wet it down just a little bit. And then I like taking a foam. I'm gonna use my curl foaming gel. Couple pumps. I'm gonna even add water to my hand here. Dilute that baby a little bit. And I'm gonna smooth this over my hair because my objective is to help remove the frizz. I need to add a product with some hold to help tuck those suckers in. So I'm smoothing this, smoothing over my hair. Smooth over it with my finger. Like sometimes they need to be, just gently detangled with your finger. Give it a little twirl to help redefine it, just to give it some definition back. And that's it. And I'm really just doing this over the canopy of my hair, the outside exterior. Take some more. Zone out usually. There's a tornado in my city. I hate the bangs. They're not happening for me. Tried styling the hair off to the side. Don't love it. I think I'm just really into my front bang bob era right now. And these are just giving unsalvageable. And so at this rate, I'm just gonna wet these down even further. And I'm going to brush style these how I usually do. But before brush styling, I need to detangle these. And there is a detangling brush that I finally got to try. Let's roll the clip.
Yo, they was not lying. Yo, it like glides through my hair.
Good morning. I need to see what y'all are screaming about with this Unbrush. Yes, I got it in purple, which reminds me. It's so small. I don't know, it feels smaller than I expected it. I won't knock it till I try it, but I don't get what all the hype is about. I did prep my hair. There's oil in it, so it is nice and slippery, but I do usually detangle with conditioner. We're just trying it out first impression. Let's take a section. Yeah, it's nice. This is quite nice. Oh, I want to do this daily. Wow, no, you know what? You know what? Very nice. Very satisfying. Did 100% love that. But let me just see how it compares to my usual detangler. This is the Tangle Teezer. Right off the bat, the bristles are much tighter. There's a lot more of them. So let's go in. Ow. I really genuinely did not mean to do that. That hurt though. Okay. Still works very well, still iconic, but it did pull my hair more than this did. This is just gonna pull on the hair less. These teeth are so spaced out, very flexible. Although the teeth are a little bit bigger, so if you have like really fine hair, maybe these teeth are easier to get into your little tangles. I'm gonna come back and try it again when my hair is wet. I'm back and I'm wetter, and let's see. I mean, this brush has already proven itself to be a great detangler. I'm convinced. I get it, but can she detangle as well as style? Because that's why I love my Tangle Teezer. Also a fantastic detangler, but I also get really good curl styling results when using this on my curls. So just want to take a practice section because I'm doing something else with my hair today. But this is a strand of hair. Let's split it in half. Tangle Teezer, Unbrush. It's not going to. There's not enough tension. So it's nice that it's like a little bit more gentle. The teeth are spaced out. It works in some ways, like when we're detangling, but it's not gonna give me the curl tension for the definition that I need. So I do like it, but it's just not as versatile as my Tangle Teezer for me. I don't love this brush for wet detangling or using it on wet hair because I find it's almost too gentle, if that makes sense. Like these are very, very flexible bristles. Like it's totally fine, but I don't love it as much as, for example, my Tangle Teezer hairbrush. So all that being said, I do give this thing major points for being surprisingly fantastic for dry detangling, but it's not as versatile as I would like it to be personally. I just already have a brush that will do the same thing plus more. So that's just something to consider. I would not consider this brush if you do not brush your hair when it is dry, because not everyone should. If your hair is super dry, if you're on the tighter texture side, dry brushing can do way more harm than wet detangling, because that can actually lead to a lot more breakage. Once upon a time, I never could have brushed my hair dry, but my texture has changed. My hair is soft, it's fine, it's short, and I will continue using it on my hair oiling days. I did like this, but let's bring it back for a second, because I don't want to sit like this. I'm going to quickly diffuse these and recap my thoughts on the extremely viral Bounce Curl Define brush. I say recap because we also did a deep dive of this here on YouTube. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Ooh, breathe, breathe. Again. How does it look? That feels really good. I need a mirror. Oh my God. Oh shit. Okay, Mel, leave your final opinions to the end. Leave your final opinions to the end. I thought I was nearing the time for a trim because it's been about 3 months since, but it turns out all I needed was this. Okay, looking at the brush, I do see a lot of hairs with my follicles on them, which means it did pull out hair. I'm seeing like 4 or 5 strands with my little follicle bulb at the top. That does look ripped from the root. Like, I will tell you that this has more tension than any other styling brush I have ever used because of those nylon bristles. It really does tug on the hair. So if you're tender-headed or you have loose anagen syndrome and you lose hair very easily, then maybe don't be brush styling at all, really. It's not gonna work for everybody. This doesn't scare me just yet. I think I like the results enough to keep playing with it. I just put these clips in here to kind of give me a little extra bump in the bang because they kind of do need some trimming. But the thing is, some days they do and some days they don't. Some days they're, you know, up to my hairline. Other days they're down to my nose. Curly hair, that's just the way she goes. Can we all just collectively agree that the bangs look a million times better, at least on me, at least after using these? With my type of resilient curly hair that is, again, healthy, it naturally bounces right back. I love using a good styling brush to get that ribbon curl technique, which gets its name because the curls are bouncing back almost like when you curl a ribbon with scissors. That tension, that smoothing of the strand and releasing, I find is what helps the curl to really coil back however she pleases. And for curl textures from a 2C to, I would say, 4A, I think this is fantastic. But I think this specific iteration of the brush with the size that it is, as well as the width between the ridges, I don't think it's versatile for every texture on the market, every texture in the world. But apparently Bounce Curl is coming out with other variations of it, so I guess we'll stay tuned to see how those do. And again, I have a full video on how I use this brush and all my testings, so I will put that above so you can check it out. But now that I've refreshed, I feel so much better, and now I feel ready to move on. We've got some more weapons to talk about. Roll the clip.
Oh, this might be my new favorite thing in life.
Is this the future of hair oil? Last year we've seen a rise in popularity when it comes to using red light therapy on your face, and I think it's finally going in a direction of hair growth. So this little device helps you dispense your hair oil, massage your scalp, and also provide a little red light therapy.
This hair is looking wild and it's actually about to get worse. Before it gets better, of course. Now, believe it or not, I actually consider myself to be a very simple gal when it comes to my routine-ish. Okay, at least when it comes to my scalp massaging. Like, this is really all I need. This thing, just to, oh God, here we go again. Just to itch and scratch and also to distribute my scalp oils before washing. This does it for me. It's stimulating, it's cheap, and it's nothing fancy. I mean, this is all it is. But let's see if it's worth splurging on one of these devices for your scalp massaging. Both of these tools are electric scalp massagers that distribute the oil, have red light therapy, as well as massage. They're also both very different. This one is much more affordable. I mean, it was still a bit of a spend, but hopefully she is not just small, but also mighty. And worth justifying the pricey compared to this thing. This was a very ugly penny. Hideous, actually. And scary. Am I the only one that gets scared seeing this? I think it's just a curly hair thing, but what the fuck? So I'm gonna test them both out. I'm taking my scalp oil. I believe you can really put anything in here. Like you can put scalp serums. You can also put oil, so that's what I'm going to put. And it should come out of the silver balls, hopefully. This one you can see where you fill it here. I'm not gonna fill it all the way because I don't wanna waste this hair oil in case I hate this thing. Let us begin. I'm gonna press on. This is the red light, which I don't know if that is significant enough to get red light benefits, but we're rolling with it. It's vibrating. I'm going in. Let's take a look at my hand before. Oh yeah, you can see the oil coming out. Maybe that'll really help get a nice, like, even distribution. I mean, honestly, the vibrating isn't doing anything for me. Like, this hits several more spots personally. Okay. Oh, you can turn the light off and then just have the massage. I don't know why you would want that. Yeah. Okay. Well, I did love it. I don't think I love the sensation of, like, these metal bars here. It didn't quite do it for me, but we do have this thing. Is it okay that, like, does my hair need to be detangled? It's a brush. Like, I'm scared it's going to get stuck. Turn it on, hold. Can we slow it down? Okay, I'm gonna slow it down. And I'm just gonna. Oh, okay. Okay, I see. Oh, okay, wait, actually, okay. Okay, stop! Whew, whew. The sensation was insatiable, okay? Let me go again. Full speed? Oh, shit. Oh, shit. I don't feel like the prongs where the oil is supposed to come out are long enough. Like, I feel like it's kind of hard to actually reach the scalp. But let me tell you, this sensation, I can't lie, it is doing it for me. It is doing it for me. I think I could be here all day. It does have a 10-minute smart timer off, so it will automatically shut off when your session is done. I would just sit there and slowly, it's making me tired. I feel like my scalp is being rocked to sleep right now, honestly. What I could have and should have done before any of this was actually just put some oil on my ends and gently detangled, because then it probably would have been a little easier, a little less painful for me to do this. It's actually good, man. It's actually good. God damn. All right, I just detangled this side, and now let's see if this brush will work a little bit better, or don't know yet. Can I just, like, keep it moving? Keep it grooving? Why am I a square? Why are my pants square? All right, time for Hot Girl Walk Then Wash Day. So let's get into this one first, and we'll actually talk about the price of it, because this is the most expensive tool of the bunch here today that we are talking about. And I first and foremost want to say that this thing is so not necessary. It's really not. Did it feel amazing? Surprisingly, yeah, I actually did really enjoy this squeezing motion. It feels fantastic on the scalp. I won't deny it. You know, I would really only use it before washing my hair, which isn't that often, so the cost per use would be, you know, quite expansive. And then I don't actually think it really disperses all that much product here. So it's like, I don't know if it's the right execution. I don't know if any of my product is reaching my scalp. I'd probably just apply the product on and then massage afterwards naturally. And there are much more affordable ways that I can go about that I honestly might even prefer. It's reaching the whole scalp at once. That's what I'm talking about. And it works better. But then there was this thing, and this was like the mini budget version of it. Much cheaper, but I still think I paid around 40 bucks for it. It vibrates, which is fine. The red light does, I mean, that's not enough red light to do it. Red light is fantastic. Red light works. I actually really want to get one of those masks for my face. I want to get one of those. Have you ever seen the sleeping bag saunas with the red light therapy inside? Very expensive, but I'm gonna buy myself one of those. Just so you wait. This is not really doing anything. Cool concept. It's not dispersing very much product either because there's only 4 of these prongs that are actually dispersing the oil. And again, you have to make sure that that is going to reach every spot on your scalp. Like this is so tedious. For me, it's not a sustainable step in my routine that I am going to be consistent with. And the whole point of adding this oiling and massaging ritual to your hair routine, especially before washing, is to kind of help stimulate the scalp, hopefully encourage some hair growth along the way. These just don't do that efficiently. So I say save your money. Now let's just take a minute to appreciate the stand, shall we? I've had a couple videos go viral myself of people losing their ever-living minds because of hands-free drying, which I got into when I broke my wrist back in 2022. If you become one-handed like me, then here are some styling tips to help you succeed. Getting a stand for my blow dryer means I can still watch TikToks or take a nap. And just like that, what do the Sex and the City girls say? I don't know, but that's some successful styling. If I can't scroll on my phone while I'm diffusing my hair, then I'm not going to do it. But a dryer stand, I'm gonna use it. And I have been ever since. And since learned that it's actually a microphone stand, which I love. If you're a singer, then you might already have it on hand. It is a very sturdy stand, like it's got a pretty heavy base, and it is important how I click it in, because if you use it the wrong way, then your hairdryer might just fall or it won't be as sturdy. But yeah, I think this is viral for good reason. Maybe some people might consider it to be a gimmick, but at the very least, it's a very good accessibility tool, just like this thing as well. You know, if I didn't have two hands, let's bring it back now, y'all. If I didn't have 2 hands that I could finger roll my whole head, if I was going for that look, I would definitely find myself reaching for these because you could do it one-handed. So, you know, sometimes we need to consider that. Just because we might think something is a gimmick or that we can't see use in it, maybe we have to consider that we weren't the target audience. That happens. This is just a handful of many products that have gone viral, mostly within the brush type category. There are definitely a lot more products that I will be happy to review for you because I think that we have been liking these reviews. If so, let me know by giving this video a thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. And I will start collecting some other viral products for our next compilation. You know, at the very least, I want to keep you up to date with the current things. I know that not everyone is on TikTok, but if you are on TikTok, you know, you can follow me over there too. My handle is @mainsbymell. You'll find a lot of quick tips and reviews over there, but I will also always be here every single week to talk your ear off. How long? I don't know how long this video is, but I thank you for joining me on this episode and look forward to seeing you on the next. Until then, this has been your main girl Mel, and I'm out. Peace! So I guess where we're gonna start is... Fuck off.
You did it. You slayed the day.
You look so scary.
Why?
Not up there.
Oh,
Do we need any of these things? Stay tuned and let's get to it. I think that's good. Yeah? Yeah? Do you think that's good? Yeah? I slayed. Should I stay and do it again? No, I can't. I can't. This is a one-take situation. Oof. I gotta vomit, please. No, I have heartburn. What can I put in my hair? Can I put an accessory in my hair? We are currently trying to get myself together so I look normal for this video. I am not normal. Amanda, help. These are the HAIRSTYLIST. These are from Hell. I don't think it's an accessory day.
use it?
I just need regular bobby pins. Get out! No one bother me. I'm do not disturb mode, please. Everyone, fuck off. I should probably film the intro once my hair is already done because this is not the one. If I start a video like this, who is staying? Be real. Be real with me, and I get it. You know what I need? I need a tan. I need a tan. You know, I just want to be sweatpants chilling with no makeup on, but then no one's trying to listen to me. Do we like the top? Do we like, I love a little shoulder pop. Just want to shimmy, shimmy. Shimmy, shimmy. I love the ruching. Like, this is definitely a going out top. And look, actually, it's not a bodysuit for once. I feel like you can't buy a full shirt anymore. It's either a shirt and underwear or it's a crop top. So I kind of like that it's just a normal, like I want to wear it with like low waist pants and have a little Y2K moment, you know? I'll put the link for that in the description box.